Okay guys, we're going to be taking a look at this Garmin GPSMAP 162 GPS receiver right here and plotter. It's got this mount on it right here, this little swivel mount. You can loosen it and adjust the adjust the angle or whatever. There's some screw holes in this to mount it. It comes with this power cable right here, screws into the back. It's pretty short. As you can see, I've got it right here hooked up to this little power supply, which is just to simulate being hooked up to a battery. Okay, so it's hardwired. So if you need a longer power cord, which I imagine you might, you can either splice into this one or you could buy another one. Splicing into this one wouldn't be a big deal. The only connections you really need to make, if you see right here and here, I have the black going to negative and or ground, and then the red going to the positive lead of this little power supply. Okay, so our power should be good. I'm going to switch the power supply on and we'll take the cover off. This model has the built-in antenna right here, and then there's also a place, I believe, and I thought there was a place you could connect an external antenna. It must be one of the connectors. On this cable there's 4 other conductors other than the power. A couple of them are for signaling, and the other one is for an external GPS antenna. So moving on here, this does come with this cover. It's official Garmin cover. It's got a little bit of sun fading to it. Now the GPS receiver itself, you can see that it's a bad reflection there, but there is definitely like a dark haze in the middle of the LCD. The LCD is not in terrific shape. So let's power it up. We'll just do that by holding down the little backlight key here. And you can see that it does power up fine. It's really pretty hard to read, to be honest. The backlight works. Whenever you hit backlight, it comes up with this little thing here where you can change the backlight or you can change the contrast. Okay, and right now you can see that it's looking, should be able to see, it's looking for satellites. And I can see there are 2 satellites it's currently tracking from here, here, and here. So we're going to give it a minute to acquire those. Most GPSs, when you first turn them on in a new location, I've never, do a little bit better, there we go. I've never used this GPS receiver in this location, so it's going to take it a few minutes to acquire satellites and then get a fix. And once it does, it looks like we should have coordinates down here as far as lat long goes. Right now I could tell you the date is reading correctly. The time is not the correct time for this time zone, at least. Looks like it has 3 satellites picked up now. It's in auto locate mode is what it says. So let's see what happens from here. And I do want to reiterate that this LCD, not best shape. So looks like there's a couple of dead pixels all the way down this column here. Other than that, okay, there's a couple right here coming down on this side, on this other side here, that are dead. Other than that, I don't see any other dead pixels. But in general, the LCD is pretty hard to read, so that's why this unit will be sold as is. Okay, it looks like we have a fix, I think. So all these different modes. Okay, yeah, we have a good fix now. This is the lat and long, and now it's showing the correct time. And it looks like from this location we're picking up 1, 2, 3 satellites. I'm in a very treed area, so it's showing an accuracy of 63 foot, plus or minus 63 foot. Everything looks right though. It looks like it looks like it's accurate. You can also see it shows on this screen the constellation of satellites that we're picking up. So that is the GPSMAP 162, and like I said, it works. Being sold as is. Remember, it has to be hardwired. Okay, it does have to be hardwired. So you're gonna have to figure out your power. It's gonna come with this cable, but you're gonna have to figure out how to hook that power up in your application yourself. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and take care. Let me know if you have any questions.